Hey everybody, what's going on? This week on One Tool a Week Guy, we're going to be taking a look at SharkBite tools. So if you're new to the channel, we take a look at tools every week. So if you love tools, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's get to it. Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to another video of One Tool a Week Guy. If you're new to the channel, we take a look at tools every week. So if you love tools, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So what is it that we're going to be taking a look at this week? Well, if you ask me, somebody had messaged me to take a look at some SharkBite tools. I myself do not use SharkBite that much, but I am familiar with the concept and I am familiar with the way they work. So for all you that don't know what a SharkBite is, it's a form of fitting. And as you can see right here, this one's a 1-inch, 3/4 and 1/2 inch. Let's go ahead and zoom in real quick, and these are the fittings right here. As you could see, now these are going to be the brass push-in fittings, if you could take a look at them. And like I said, these are probably going to be the most common that you're going to run into, probably at Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere in the area. Unless you go to Supply House, then you probably have other options to look at. They are going to vary. SharkBite brass fittings are going to go from 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, 3/4, 1 inch, 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch, all the way to 2 inch. So that's going to be a very large fitting. I've only had to use it once, and that was just to stop a leak for a while, and then from there on I went ahead and swapped it out to something else. But with that being said, guys, if you didn't know, SharkBite also owns John Guest. So for all you that use the John Guest fittings, coffee machine makers, coffee people installers, or small water lines installers, 3/8, quarter inch water line supplies, adding refrigerator lines, John Guest is a brand of SharkBite, or SharkBite is a brand of John Guest, whichever way you want to put it. Now with that, the brass fittings are going to fit multiple pipes. So the first one, and the most common that most people use, is going to be a PEX. Of course, this is going to be the Upnor brand right here, which it's going to go ahead and fit. And of course, this is a 1/2 inch. The second and the most common that you're going to be seeing is going to be copper, which this is a 1/2 inch copper. But a lot of people don't realize that it also fits CPVC, which, as you can see right there, let me go ahead and zoom this over here. We have some CPVC pipe, and the fittings are going to fit as well on CPVC. Now why is that? Well, CPVC, PEX, and copper, they're all going to have the same OD diameter, so they're all going to be the same. If you don't know what OD is going to be, the outside diameter for them. The reason they do that is because they want to keep it universal, and you're going to be able to connect it with potable water systems. So that's a little quick hint if you did not know about that. Now the cool thing about them is going to be that they are quick connects. Like I said, there's going to be a couple components to it. The first one is going to be, of course, your brass section right here. Let me go ahead and see it right here, and this is the 1/2 inch. Now these babies are going to have a couple components to it. The first one, and the most common one, is going to be your brass section right here. As you can look at it right there, it's going to be all brass made up. Now the second section that you're going to make up is going to be the retainer clip, which is this section right here. And let me see if I could push it in. If you could see, it snugs down, and that's your retainer clip. That's gonna work for two purposes. One is going to be to lock it or keep it engaged, and two is going to be to unlock the teeth. And yes, the fittings are reusable if you're able to save them, which is another neat thing to know about the SharkBite fittings. Now also with the release clip, you're gonna have teeth inside. Let me see if I could zoom in and my camera picks it up. So as you can tell right there, this is going to be a stainless steel ring with teeth inside, and you're going to have a O-ring that's going to make the seal with it. Now the teeth's purpose is to grab a hold of the pipe, and it's not going to let it come out. And the last component is going to be this little section right here, which is a stiffener. Now the stiffener is mostly meant for the PEX pipes, that way it doesn't crumble in and open up a gap on it, which you're going to go ahead and slide it on the PEX right here, and you're going to put the protector. Now the proper way is, before we get started on that, is you got to ream it. And of course, this is a SharkBite tool right here. You're going to locate the 1/2 inch section, and you're going to twist it in there. Now it's going to clean it. There is a wheel right there that is nice and sharp, and it's going to leave your edges nice and smooth and ready for it. Now once you go ahead and do that, you're going to go ahead and mark your section. Let me grab my Sharpie. So once you go ahead and do that, you're going to go ahead and mark it. and that's going to be your depth. Your SharkBite should reach all the way inside of that depth. So we go ahead and put the ring inside, which the ring usually comes inside of the SharkBite already, but I just wanted to pull it out that way you could see it. And then once you go ahead and do that, you go ahead and push it in all the way. And once you push it in, you can tell that it made it all the way to the mark right there. So you have a proper connection. And also with that, SharkBite's going to be able to warranty off your product up to 25 years, and that's a SharkBite warranty. Of course, there's all these fine prints that you got to read before that, but it is gonna give you 25 years of warranty for it. So that's a quick example of SharkBite, guys. So like I said, there is so many components out there in whatever system you're working on: HVAC, plumbing, electricity, electrical. It doesn't matter, guys. There's so many components, there's so many tools, there's so many items that you can go ahead and use for your trade, but this is just going to be one of them. So now that we explained it real quick, I happen to mention that you're able to reuse the components on it. So if you go ahead and save it, you're going to be able to reuse them. So if you just go ahead and working in the middle of the night, you patch something up, just cap it off. That way you could come back in the next day and connect it. That is works great. That's what I keep the SharkBites for, just to do a quick capping, and then after that come back and work on it later on. So the first tool that you're probably going to look at and probably going to be using, which a lot of people probably do, and this is the most common tool out in the trades that you're going to be using, is going to be an adjustable wrench. So the adjustable wrench, you're just going to go ahead and stick it on there, and you're going to go ahead and adjust it. And once you adjust it, you just push it on there and you release it, and you're able to slide it back out, and you're going to be able to use this baby again. So with that, go ahead and slide it back in, and that's going to be back connection. So the adjustable wrench, guys, it comes in so many trades that you're going to be using it, and it's just going to be a great tool to have. And like I said, this is probably the most common tool that you're going to be using to remove the SharkBites. Now, if you happen to look for another tool, you maybe go to Home Depot and you're new to it, you're probably going to run into the C-clips or the disconnect tool from SharkBite, which is these right here. They're going to come quarter, 3/8, half, 5/8, 3/4, 1 inch, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, and 2 inch right here. So all it is just a little plastic clip right here, which comes in multiple sizes. And as you can see, it says SharkBite, and this one's meant for the 1/2 inch fitting right there. So of course they're gonna be varies in sizes, and depending on what you're calling for, that's what you're gonna end up using it. So with that being said, you're just going to go ahead and place it at the bottom, and then you're going to go ahead and twist it off, and then you're able to pull it off. Of course, it's much easier because I'm able to move the pipe and adjust it. You're probably going to have a hard time fighting with it and trying to get it to be removed off the fitting. So go ahead and put that back, and of course that's going to be your second option in case you don't have an adjustable wrench. You're able to pick these up at Home Depot, Lowe's, order them online on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and leave a link for everything at the bottom. So that's going to be your second option in case you wanted to purchase that. And your second option, which is probably the most common and the one that I like the best, is going to be these. This is going to be the SharkBite disconnect tongues right here, which they're going to be made out of stainless steel, and as you could tell, it's a particular color. This is going to be a magenta color right here, which is going to stand for the 1/2 inch. So if you ever go to the store and you buy the fitting individually, you're going to be able to find them, and they're going to be color coded. So the 1/2 inch is going to be colored magenta, then you're going to have blue, which is going to be 3/4, and the 3/4 fittings are going to be in blue bags, and then you're gonna have the yellow, which is gonna be 1 inch, and they're gonna be in bags also. I want to say Home Depot and Lowe's only sell them up to 1 inch. Anything larger, you probably want to get a professional to do it, or you're probably gonna find that at a supply house, whoever supplies you around your neighborhood. Now, like I said, this is a pretty neat little feature, a little tool to have, and this is probably my best option that I like to use. So what you end up doing is it has notches on there, that way they fit the certain pipe, and if you install it right there, you're gonna see, let me go ahead and zoom into it, and you're gonna see that the grooves right here only fit the top, and the bottom's only gonna fit for that release clip. So you go ahead and press it, and you saw that it went ahead and pressed in, and you're gonna be able to remove it. So that was pretty easy, pretty sweet, not too hard, and I happen to like it just because I think they're small. not that much weight on them, and of course they're made by SharkBite, and they're going to be stainless steel, so they're not going to corrode as easy as anything else. So again guys, that's going to be our third tool that you're able to use to remove the SharkBite. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. And fourth, last but not least, there's so many tools out there, but I went ahead and looked at it, and I went ahead and picked these babies up right here. Now these are going to be the Milrose quick release pliers right here, and as you can see, it is going to be a nice red color handle right here with a nice grip, and of course it's going to be the wire strip concept. So when you pull them, you're going to have a grip. Let's zoom in real quick. So if you could see right here, you're going to have a grip section with teeth right there. So once you start pulling on the handle, the grip's going to catch on the pipe, and then this is going to close down on this on your release sleeve, and you're going to be able to spread it and remove the fitting, which is pretty neat, pretty nice concept. I did find some issues. They would slip sometimes on 3/4 pipe or anything larger than that. Now these babies are only going to fit from 3/8, half, and 3/4. So if you're looking for 1-inch pliers, you're probably not going to find them. You're better off probably using the clip on those pipes. So of course you're going to go ahead and place it right there, and then after that you go ahead and just push down, and it goes ahead and pops out, which is pretty neat guys. So if all you do is use SharkBites all the time and you're using 1/2 inch, then this is going to be a great tool to have, and you're going to be able to use it right away. So again, it is a little bit pricey though. Melrose is going to list them for $68.95 on Amazon, but again guys, it is a pretty neat little feature. If you're using SharkBite, I definitely recommend them. These are going to be the 4 tools that you're able to use. Of course, there's people out there that don't even use these. They use some string, your nails. It doesn't matter, guys. These are just gonna make your job a whole lot easier. So as always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, and also what kind of tools or what you use SharkBite for, or if you use their other products, and if so, what other products you use. Also, one more thing to let y'all know, we are almost going to reach 3,000 subscribers, so you know what that means. Once I reach every 1,000 subscribers, I give away a Veto Pro Pack backpack. Now everybody could win. The only thing is you have to comment, and also leave comments below and let me know where you're from, what trade, and what you're doing right now, and what made you get into this trade. So as always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. One tool a week, guys.